Is what you've done with your life up to this point giving you what you truly want? Not what looks good, not what sounds impressive, not what satisfies other people, but what you want. When you look toward the future, when you observe everything happening around you, when you see opportunities, industries shifting, people rising, movements forming, is there a quiet voice inside you that says, I should be out there? I know I can do more than this. I know there's something inside me that I haven't released yet. Maybe it's music. Maybe it's a business idea. Maybe it's leadership. Maybe it's writing. Maybe it's invention. Maybe it's healing. Maybe it's service. But you know there's something in you that hasn't been expressed. And the real question is, how long are you going to ignore it? Because if you look at your life honestly and you realize you are not getting what you want, then you owe it to yourself to do something different. You owe it to yourself. If you're spending 8 hours a day at a job that drains you, if you wake up tired and go to bed uninspired, if you feel miserable every Sunday night, if you celebrate Friday not because you love your life but because you get to escape it, then something is wrong. Studies suggest that a large percentage of people go to work every day unhappy. They function, they perform, they survive, but they are not fulfilled. And survival is not the same as living. If what you're doing daily is not giving you satisfaction, not giving you meaning, not giving you growth, then you must begin strategically working toward change. Notice I said strategically, not impulsively, not recklessly, not emotionally, strategically, because most people resist change. They fight it. They defend their discomfort as if it were safety. Why? Because they are familiar with it. They know this pain. They understand this routine. They've adapted to this dissatisfaction. And strangely enough, what is familiar feels safer than what is unknown, even if the unknown holds freedom. Most people will not challenge uncertainty. They want guarantees. They want the entire staircase visible before they take the first step. They want assurance, security, clarity, a fully mapped future. But life does not work that way. Growth does not come with guarantees. If you're waiting until everything is perfectly aligned before you move, you will wait forever. So as you examine your life and admit, I'm not getting what I want, you must also understand something powerful. Whatever it takes for you to create a new reality, you already have the raw material inside you. You have genius in you. You have creativity in you. You have goodness in you. You have ideas in you. You have resilience in you. You have more capacity than you've ever used. If you decide, truly decide, to change the quality of your life, you will discover that life begins to respond. Does that mean it will be smooth? No. Will it be turbulent? Yes. Will you face opposition? Absolutely. Will you make mistakes? Of course. Will you feel fear? Definitely. Will you get hurt? At times, yes. And that's where most people stop. Many people refuse to try anything new because they are afraid of pain. But here is a truth that might surprise you. You cannot avoid pain. Pain is part of life. You cannot hide from it. You cannot outsmart it. You cannot schedule around it. Psychiatrist Viktor Frankl called it unavoidable suffering. You can duck under the table. It will find you there. You can stay small. Pain will visit you anyway. You can play it safe. Regret will still knock on your door. Most people spend their lives trying to avoid the pain of rejection, the pain of defeat, the pain of disappointment, the pain of losing, the pain of criticism, the pain of failure, the pain of not being liked, the pain of standing alone. But here's what they don't realize. By trying to avoid those pains, they create another one, the pain of regret. And that pain is heavy. It's the pain of saying, if I had just tried, if I had just believed, if I had just acted, if I had just trusted myself. I once heard a woman speak in a seminar about what she would do differently if she could live her life over again. As she described her regrets, you could hear the ache in her voice. She avoided the pain of risk, but she could not avoid the pain of regret. And regret lingers. Life is full of pain, but there is no growth without discomfort, no gain without effort, no transformation without tension. Most people are governed by three things: their habits, their fears, and the opinions of others. Think about how many people never pursue their dreams because someone once told them, you can't do that. At a critical moment in their life, someone they respected, someone they trusted, someone they loved, dismissed their idea, and they accepted that opinion as truth. They built a cage out of someone else's doubt, and they've been living inside it ever since. So let me ask you something important. What would your life look like if you stopped caring what people thought about you? What would your life look like if you released some of your fears? What would your life look like if you decided to be courageous? What would your life look like if you acted on your dream? If you did what feels true in your heart? The word courage comes from a French word meaning of the heart. Courage is not about applause. It's not about medals. It's not about recognition. Courage is doing what feels right in your heart, even when your knees shake. It takes courage to live authentically. It takes courage to love. It takes courage to take risks. It takes courage to let go of who you were so you can become who you are meant to be. It takes courage to stand in life's unpredictable winds without collapsing. A philosopher once said, "Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once." What does that mean? It doesn't mean brave people don't feel fear. It means they feel fear and move forward anyway. Many people are alive physically, but dead internally. Their dreams are buried. Their ideas are collecting dust. Their talents are unused. Their potential is dormant. They will carry it all to the grave because they did not have the courage to be who they truly are. And that is tragic. As you look toward your future and consider manifesting your greatness, understand this. It will require everything in you, everything. It will require focused effort. It will require discipline. It will require honesty. It will require self-examination. You must ask, how can I express more of who I really am? How can I bring my ideas into reality? How can I stop shrinking myself? And you must live with urgency, because life is unpredictable. You are here today, gone tomorrow. There are no guarantees. So what are you waiting for? What is the benefit of waiting? What is the benefit of postponing your dream? What is the benefit of ignoring your inner voice? Listen to yourself, please. If there is something inside you whispering, "This isn't it. This isn't where you belong. This isn't your final chapter," do not silence it. Do not let doubt build a case against your potential. Do not let your inner critic become your permanent narrator. And do not judge what is possible for you based on your current circumstances. Circumstances do not define you. Resources do not define you. Your current position does not define you. Where you are right now is just where you are right now. It is not your identity. Your possibilities are unlimited. If you are rebuilding, unlimited. If you are recovering from failure, unlimited. If you are coming back from devastation, unlimited. That is the capacity of the human spirit. It doesn't matter how many mistakes you've made. It doesn't matter how much money you've lost. It doesn't matter how many times you've fallen. Those are not losses. They are investments, if you learn from them. When you begin listening to yourself, truly listening, and take action, something interesting happens. Doors open, people appear, opportunities connect, ideas flow. You'll ask, where did that come from? That happens because focus creates expansion. Whatever you give your energy to multiplies. Whatever you concentrate on develops. When you focus on your dream, your awareness sharpens. Your creativity increases. Your commitment deepens. A new level of power emerges from within you. A power you didn't even know was there. But that power will never reveal itself if you don't challenge it. You must put yourself in positions where growth is required. There's a powerful concept from a book called Instant Millionaire. It says, put yourself in a position where there is no retreat. Do or die. Sink or swim. And when you do that, something incredible happens. You discover abilities you didn't know you had. You become creative under pressure. Through the inspiration of desperation, you grow stronger. The key is this: throw your whole self into it. Most people move tentatively, half-hearted effort, partial commitment, backup plans for their backup plans. They don't give everything. But there's a principle worth remembering. All you can do is all you can do, and all you can do is enough. But make sure you are truly doing all you can do. If we are honest, many of us know we have not. We have held back. We have hesitated. We have doubted. So as you look at your future, personally, professionally, emotionally, spiritually, make a decision. From this day forward, I will give my full effort. In my relationships, in my career, in my growth, in my family, in my mental development, in my emotional maturity, in my spiritual alignment. I will develop myself fully. I will bring my talent into the world. I will make a contribution, because your life deserves more than hesitation. It deserves boldness. It deserves expression. It deserves courage, and so do you. And